morning and welcome to an all-new Eye of the Tiger. I'm Alyssa Davis.
And I'm Jacob Odell.
Club Rush is being held tomorrow during lunch. The location is changed from Campo Street to the Moeller Gym. Any students interested in joining clubs are encouraged to attend.
The location for Club Rush moved because last year a lot of clubs asked for shade, and last year it was on Campo Street, and since the old gym isn't there anymore, there is no more shade, so we decided to move it to the gym.
Roseville High School is implementing a new system to increase peer collaboration and student thinking. We go to Monique Carey with the full story.
Going into each school year, RHS Principal Ashley Sarin prepares ways to help improve the school. This year, due to a new district initiative, Sarin has implemented several new learning strategies at Roseville.
So this year for our staff, we are focusing on two big things, and you might see them in your classrooms. One of them is called Building Thinking Classrooms, and it's a set of strategies that really support student thinking and their own capacity to get to the answers and solve the problems on their own. And then the second one is we are an AVID demonstration site, and part of AVID is what's called Wicker. It's 5 different strategies around writing, inquiry, collaboration, organization, and reading. And we've been an AVID school for 25 years, so this year we're really revitalizing those Wicker strategies in our classes as well.
To help increase student thinking, some new tools have been provided to teachers in certain classrooms.
Yeah, so you guys might see in your classrooms that there are whiteboards around the classrooms, and some teachers / a lot of teachers are having students up and talking and working at the whiteboards. That's one of our Building Thinking Classroom strategies. And then you'll also see we're really going to focus on note-taking as well. So bringing in those Cornell notes and figuring out how do I take notes that really matter for me rather than just copying word for word what the teacher's writing on the board.
In addition to vertical boards, teachers have also been provided with a deck of cards to help randomly assign groups of 3 to each board. English teacher Jamie Handling has enjoyed these new tools in her classroom and believes they help increase student collaboration.
I really like them as a veteran teacher of, this is year 26. I really enjoy learning new strategies because I like to mix it up. I think that the using groups of 3 is actually something I think we all never really thought about. We kind of default to groups of 4, and I think the rationale behind groups of 3 is really interesting. It's that if you have a group of 2, it's a slower progress, and a group of 4 allows for inevitably one kid to remove themselves from the scenario. So a group of 3 really encourages whole group engagement, which is valuable in a classroom. So I am all for it.
Some students believe that the tools are good for certain tasks, however, some teachers could take more advantage of them.
I think they're overall good. I feel like some teachers don't know what to use them for, and they're just there. I think they were useful for the ROAR discussions that we had all last week. Those, some teachers really utilized those for that. I think they're good for group work and being able to, instead of doing slides, you just answer the questions on a whiteboard. But I feel like it depends on the teacher and how they're using them.
Thanks, Monique.
And now we go to Danny Gibanescu with sports.
Good morning and welcome to this Tuesday's edition of EOTSN. I'm Danny Gibanescu. Starting on the field, last Friday, football beat Antelope 49-19. The junior class took over in this game with Mason Susanara throwing 3 touchdowns with 207 passing yards, J.J. Young having 2 touchdowns and 116 reception yards, Santi Barbernier having a pick 6, and Dwayne Hawkins having 4 total tackles and 1 interception. Heading over the court this weekend, volleyball went 3-2 in the Flock tournament with wins over Liberty Ranch, McClatchy, and Laguna Creek. They placed 3rd overall out of 14 teams. Yesterday, they beat Oakmont 3-0, and on Wednesday, they leave for their tournament in Hawaii. Good luck, Tigers. That's all on your home for Roseville High School sports, top plays, breakdowns, and more. Eye of the Tiger Sports Network, EOTSN. And now we go over to entertainment.
Thanks, Danny. On Friday, Travis Scott decided to drop another album, but this one wasn't a new one. This project is actually his debut album that was never on streaming services until now. His album, Days Before Rodeo, was released on August of 2014 and has had fans fiending for it to come to Spotify and Apple Music for years. But after a decade, Travis finally said, "It's lit" to the community and actually dropped it, along with 5 bonus songs only available for digital purchase. I ain't paying for that.
Don't think sunshades and the pill gon' help. Once I'm gone, can't tame myself.
Now let's get into the real rap. Sabrina Carpenter released her album Sweet and Short also on Friday, and honestly, it's pretty fun. After putting out her 2 hit singles, Espresso and Please Please Please, it seemed extremely promising, especially the fact that whenever I would put shuffle on any of my Spotify playlists, one of those 2 songs would always play even if the song wasn't on the playlist I made. I don't even know how that happens, but I'm not really complaining. The album had a really fun vibe and had some really great hits. Now, is it Grammy worthy? No, sorry, that's gonna be Billie Eilish. But still, it was a really cool project. I'm Anthony McFarland, and now we go back to news.
Thanks, Anthony.
This year, the RHS band is welcoming a new band conductor. We go to Ari Vasquez with more.
Senior Michaela Vasquez has been in band since her freshman year, and due to her hard work, she has been given the opportunity to be drum major.
I've always loved the band itself, and getting to meet new people and being able to talk to them and be personable with them is really fun for me. That's like one of my favorite things, is just being able to talk to everyone freely without being awkward in any way.
Band teacher Michael Austin chose Vasquez due to her determination, perseverance, and previous leadership roles.
They have been a part of our leadership team. Previous to being a drum major, they have been a section leader of our woodwinds. They have been in the loading crew, and they have taken on other leadership roles in our band council. And yeah, all of those things have contributed to them getting into the head position, which is the biggest position we have as far as the leadership in band goes.
To be drum major comes with many responsibilities that Vasquez must fulfill in order to be a role model for the band and keep everyone on track.
So I'm the timekeeper of the band. I'm the person that everyone's looking at during our shows, making sure that we stay in time. And also I'm a person that other leaders and students get to look up to as someone to help them out as a student and not as an instructor. And then I also act as some sort of stability, making sure that we're quiet when we need to be so rehearsals can run as smoothly as possible.
Thanks, Ari. That's it for us today on Eye of the Tiger.
And remember, you can always find us on eyethetigernews.com. See you next time.